2 years on from What's the Story, Oasis returned with the sprawling Be Here Now. One of the most anticipated releases of all time, it could never hope to match the weight of expectation, but still sold over 7 million copies. The band went on to release 4 more albums, culminating in 2008 with what would ultimately be their swan song, Dig Out Your Soul. Its lead single, the propulsive The Shock of the Lightning, was hailed as a return to form, and Noel himself feels that Oasis ended on a high. Ultimately, what broke Oasis up was not creative decline, but the intractable personal differences between Liam and Noel. On August 29, 2009, Noel quit the band, telling the world he simply could not work with his younger brother anymore. Just under 2 years later, in July 2011, Noel announced his next move, unveiling his debut solo single, The Death of You and Me. He was now a frontman as well as a guitarist and was to release not one but 2 albums under the name Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds. Speaking to NME at the time, Gallagher Sr. admitted he was nervous about taking centre stage.
I can't dance. I've got no moves. I don't do magic tricks. I look a bit grumpy. Do you know what I mean? If you're coming to see anything, there's nothing to see. I can only offer you the music, that's all. Like, people are coming to kind of listen to the songs, then that's great. If they're coming to watch me stand really fucking still, I mean really like fucking still, I can't do that. So I'm a bit concerned about what people's expectations are going to be.
If The Death of You and Me harked back to the familiar Oasis sound, the follow-up single, aka What a Life, was a completely different beast. Pulsing and electronic, it was unlike anything Noel had ever produced before.
And I was really unsure about it, and I just thought, fucking hell, this is fucking disco music, what the fuck? It's a bit weird. And so I took it to our office and I played it to a few people, and funnily enough, all the guys that I played it to all went, it's a bit weird, isn't it? A bit weird for you. And I was saying, yeah, it is a bit weird, isn't it? But then all the girls are going, I fucking love it, it's amazing. And I was going, it is fucking amazing, isn't it? Fuck you, you fucking old fart, it's fucking great.
Emerging to positive reviews and debuting at #1, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds proved that there was indeed life after Oasis. It also demonstrated beyond all doubt that almost 2 decades on from Definitely Maybe, Noel remains one of Britain's very finest songwriters. In fact, one might go so far as to call him a godlike genius.
Yeah, I think Noel's a genius. I think he's a songwriting genius. George Martin called him the greatest songwriter of his generation, which is pretty good props. I'd agree with that. I think he's a genius songwriter. If I Had a Gun is an amazing song. You know, whatever you say about Noel Gallagher and Oasis, you can't really argue with those songs. At the end of the day, it comes down to songs. And the added thing with Noel is that he's got a great personality as well, so it makes it better.
In the roster of people who have won Godlike Genius across the NME Awards over the years, no one deserves it more than Noel Gallagher. Absolutely not. He's given us more pleasure, more front covers, more coverage, more sales, more readers, more fun, more gossip, you know, than anybody else. And written, let's face it, probably as many good songs as anybody else that we've featured.
Whatever happens, it seems certain that Noel will go on doing what he's always done, winding people up, making us laugh, and writing phenomenally good songs.
Music snobs people who, you know, who vote on the Mercury Music Prize will think when this band comes along it's all been done before. But it's only a story that needs fucking retelling for a new generation. You know, rock and roll is gone at the minute, but it'll never die, because Neil Young said so.